What's up everyone? I'm Matt.
I'm Maggie.
And it is Foxtrot time. So we're going to get into our rock turn, specifically our left rock turn today. That's going to be our new pattern. But hey, don't forget, if you want to rewatch this video, you want to hop around to different parts of the video after you've watched it, down below in the item description we'll have time codes, so you can go straight past the intro into the demonstration, or the lead, the follow, the key points, the breakdown, the demo at the end, any of that stuff, just so you can kind of quickly see little snippets. Those are all going to be available down there. But hey, let's go ahead and get into today's pattern. Here we go. Alright, let's go ahead and go through our pattern, demonstrate our left rock turn, or our left turning rock here. It's our rock step that we use to kind of change our line of dance. So we'll start off in a closed position. And we have slow, slow, quick, quick. Alternatively, we may have slow, slow, quick, quick. Let's do that from the beginner's knitting perspective. So we'll come off in a closed position, and we have slow, slow, quick, quick. Or alternatively, we have the turning on the slows. Slow, slow, quick, quick. All right, let's go ahead and break down this pattern. So we're starting off in a closed position, and what we do is we're trying to change our line of dance. So we can either use the slows or the quicks to change. If we use the quicks, we would have a neutral forward, a neutral back, and then the lead takes a small rotation for the quick, quick, while the follow does the big one. Again, that's forward on the left leads, back on the right leads, and then swinging and turning on the quick, quick. That achieves the rotation. Now, a more useful or a greater amounts of turn come from turning on the slows. So I would recommend, if you want to start turning more amount, then we rock forward on the slow, back and turn on the slow, and then the quick, quick can be used for the side action or continue to rotate to get extra rotation. So you can rotate on all three actions, but for now, I would say pick which way you're going to do it. Either rotate on the first quick, quick, or rotate on those slow, slow, and then use the quick, quick as a neutral reset. That's really the breaking down of that pattern. Have fun. All right, leaders, let's talk about your footwork. What we have here is a simple forward on the left foot, back on the right, and we swing to the left while we rotate counterclockwise, somewhere between an eighth and a quarter, to give us a new line. This is just so we can get around traffic. Giving your perspective, it would be a forward, a back, and then a swing to the side. The alternative footwork is to turn on the slows, and you'd have an eighth to a quarter on the forward, an eighth to a quarter on the back, and then a slight swing to the left with no rotation. That's your footwork.
Okay, fellas, now here's our footwork. So, if we're turning on the quick quicks, then we're going to start by going back on our right, just like we may believe that it's just our normal basic. But then we're going to feel a little bit of pressure on our on the lead's hand that is on our back. And so that's going to cue us that we're about to change direction and go forward back onto our left. And then we're going to turn on the quick, quick. So turning counterclockwise, we're going to step onto our right foot, making a quarter turn, and bring our left foot to our right foot, putting our weight on our left foot, and ready to continue with our next basic. Okay? So then, if we were turning on the slows, then we're going to go on ahead and start that turn on our right foot going back, and then forward on the left, and possibly still turning, and then we have our side together. That's our footwork.
Key points. Let's talk about your key points for this pattern. So the very first thing is how do you affect this? Because if you just grab a partner and you try this, you're going to notice something right off the bat. You might surprise the person going backwards. So we need to give appropriate leads, that way the follows have a heads up. So what we have here, leads on this hand here, we want to have a good pressure here, not like we're trying to pull them against us, but we need to have an appropriate amount of pressure so that they can feel like they can relax into it. So whenever we're taking that step, as I step, I decelerate my follow into my space or into my body. That way that forward step isn't actually a pull. So I'm going to give you some continuity here. We have a small basic and we're doing our slow, slow, quick, quick. By that quick, quick, I've already started to kind of tighten up a little bit, and that lets her know that we're about to do something. So when you do that slow, there's no momentum left. And then slow, quick, quick. Okay, so first of all, that's the most important thing, is to give a heads up to our partner. I like to say hands in the future, feet in the present. Our hands, when we're in closed position, can definitely start to create pressure. It makes it a lot easier for our partner, okay? So that's that part. Now the other one I want to hone in on is talking about your amount of turn and how you're going to achieve this step. Let's focus on the turning on the slows, because that prepares you for a turning type called a pivot. It's not the pivot that you think about when you say pivot, like colloquially when we're playing basketball and you pivot around the foot. It's not what that means. A pivot is the slowest of the 3 turns we have in the ballroom, especially in the smooth or the standard. And it's where we have a fixed leg position and the feet don't change from that position and that legs don't open up that much. They stay rather pinched close. So when we achieve this rotation through doing a left turn rock, a left rock turn, we try to step forward and around a corner while keeping our thighs pinched. That's going to allow us to have this back foot travel with us. That way when it does its back and around the corner step, the front foot travels with it. And then you can side close. So what you want to do as a fun little drill, take a dollar bill, piece of paper or something, put it between your legs and pinch it. And then try to step forward and around the corner like you're doing like a 7 or an L, and then back and around the corner, and then side close. You can lose the paper when you side close, but you want the forward and back to be able to rotate without losing it. That's going to keep you from having your legs open out. That's the real trick to that. So if you see that in close, we keep our thighs pinched when we do these hard rotations. So we're going forward and around the corner, back around the corner, and then a side close. We can easily turn 180 degrees turning on the slows. Now, why did we show you also turning on the quicks? For social dancing, you're not going to be doing these hard amount of rotations as likely, so you can be prepared to have these small little changes. That's good for when you're dancing down the line of dance. You need to get to the side to go around somebody, maybe someone's stalled, you got to get around them, you want to change your line of dance a little bit. You can turn on the quick. It's not wrong, it's perfectly acceptable. But you won't get the amount of turn you need if you need to do greater amounts of turn, and that's reserved for turning on slow. You can keep turning on the quick, but you'll find people will follow you better. You have a better lead if you use the quick as a checkpoint to say we're done turning, ended my basic for this pattern, and now we're moving into something else. Okay, those are our key points for a left turning action or a left rock turn. All right, let's go ahead and demonstrate this for you. This gives you an idea of what it would look like for a real speed demonstration using the kind of music that we would normally have when we use that tempo in mind. And you can see what it would look like on the floor. So here we go. We'll start in a closed position. We'll do a basic first. And we have slow, slow, quick, slow, slow, quick, slow, slow, quick. All right, that's us for today. Great job. Keep playing with it, keep working at it. And if you have any questions, reach out to us. We'll be more than happy to answer any of those questions. You can grab us on email, check us out on social media, Daily Dance Services. We have a website, dailydanceservices.com. Hey, just reach out to us, give us a call, whatever you need, we'll be here for you guys. But hey, we will see you next time.